Imagine now, if you will, the powerful truth that the only certainty you hold is the illusion your mind creates. Not once, not twice, but every single day your mind weaves assumptions into the very fabric of your reality. You don't see the truth, you see what you expect to see. Because, my friends, your mind is a masterful artist, painting over the void of the unknown with brushstrokes of false certainty. And so, my dear listener, you must wield the chisel of doubt to chip away at this illusion. You must, because the path to true success is paved with the stones of questioning, of relentless inquiry into the core of your own thoughts. Consider Thomas Edison, the man who held no less than 1,000 patents, 1,000. He did not see failures, no, he saw questions yet unanswered. Every experiment, every trial was a probe into the unknown, a question posed to the universe. It was not certainty that lit the bulb, it was doubt. Doubt about the current limitations of knowledge, doubt about what was deemed impossible. And so you must stand in the light of his example and ask yourself, what do I hold as fact that is but mere assumption? What have I accepted without question, without scrutiny? Because it is only through questioning that the doors of innovation swing open. You must understand, certainty is the enemy of progress. It is the shackle that binds your potential. Look to Henry Ford, a man who doubted the naysayers, doubted the impossibilities. He questioned the very nature of transportation, dared to envision a world where every man, not just the wealthy, could own an automobile. He did not see the present limitations as the future's truth. So you must not let the chains of your own perceived certainties hold you back. You must doubt, you must question, because it is in that questioning that the blueprint of your success will be drawn. Now, you might ask, how do I begin to doubt my mind? You start by challenging your beliefs, one by one. You ask yourself, is this assumption serving me or simply comforting me? You explore each thought, each belief, like a miner searching for gold, sifting through the dirt of falsehoods to find the nuggets of truth. Because it is only when you question deeply, when you doubt profoundly, that you strip away the layers of assumption to reveal the core of reality. Consider Andrew Carnegie, who questioned the very foundation of wealth, who asked not once but tirelessly, how could steel become the backbone of America? It was not through certainty he built his empire, but through questioning the limits of production, doubting the status quo. And so you must learn from his legacy. You must doubt the status quo of your own life, your habits, your routines, your very beliefs. Ask yourself, are these truly mine, or are they the borrowed certainties of others? You see, you become the master of your destiny, not by clinging to certainties, but by embracing the power of doubt. It is your duty to dismantle the fortress of comfort built by unchallenged beliefs. Because in the heart of doubt lies the seed of all great achievement, the spark of all monumental discovery. And so you must make doubt your ally. Make questioning your guide. For in doing so, you unlock the true potential of your mind, and you step boldly into the realm of true certainty, a certainty forged in the fires of relentless inquiry. Now I charge you, take up the mantle of doubt and wield it as a sword. Cut through the fog of assumption, pierce the veil of false security. You must question, you must challenge, because it is through this process that you awaken the giant within. Just as Abraham Lincoln questioned the moral certainties of his time, leading a nation to new heights, you too can lead yourself to new realms of personal success and triumph. And so, as you embark upon this journey, remember that your mind is not your master, but your tool. It is only when you begin to doubt, when you question with fervor and unyielding determination, that you gain the power to reshape your reality. Because, my friends, it is in the doubting of your mind that you find the truest path to success. So doubt, question, and challenge. Embrace this powerful truth with the conviction of your being, and watch as the world of possibilities unfolds before you. Now let us delve deeper into the shadow that lurks in the corner of every ambitious mind, the deceptive power of fear. Fear, that cunning trickster, not once, not twice, but constantly seeks to magnify danger and minimize your potential. You must understand, fear is but a mental construct, a phantom that masquerades as reality when in fact it holds no power except that which you give it. Ask yourself, have you ever seen fear defeat Edison? Have you ever witnessed fear hinder the progress of Henry Ford? No, because those giants knew the truth. Fear is a mirage that dissipates under the light of courage and action. You see, my friends, fear is the thief of dreams, the destroyer of ambitions. It whispers lies in your ear, convincing you that the risk is too great, that the fall is too deep. And in these whispers, it builds a cage around your potential, a cage that you alone have the key to unlock. You must doubt this fear, question it, challenge it, because it is in the audacity to doubt fear that you find freedom. Carnegie Schwab, they faced fear squarely and saw it for what it was, nothing more than a fleeting shadow. You must do the same. Consider Abraham Lincoln, who faced the monumental fear of a divided nation. Did he cower? Did he falter? No. He advanced with unwavering resolve, knowing that the fear before him was but a fraction compared to the strength within. So you must ask yourself, what fear has your mind constructed? What phantom is holding you back from the greatness that is your destiny? Understand this, fear is nothing more than a suggestion planted in the fertile soil of your mind. It grows only if you choose to water it. You must eradicate fear, root and branch, from your mindset, because fear unchecked magnifies the hurdles and diminishes the possibilities. But when you choose to see fear for what it truly is, you reclaim your power. You seize control of your future. Just as Edison did not allow fear of failure to hinder his relentless quest to perfect the incandescent light bulb, so too must you embrace failure as an essential part of your journey to success. Fear tells you that failure is the end, but the truth whispers that failure is merely a stepping stone. You must become like the great Charles Schwab, who challenged fear with boldness and creativity, turning his visions into reality. You must tell fear it has no dominion here, for you are the master of your fate. You hold the reins of your destiny. Fear may knock at the door, but it is you who decides whether to let it in. So I command you, stand firm, stand resolute, cast fear aside, for it is but a mere illusion. The power of your mind is infinite, but fear seeks to limit that power. It tells you you can't, you won't, you don't know how. But remember, every great achievement was once the unknown, a venture into the uncharted. Ford, with his revolutionary vision for the automobile, faced a litany of fears. Yet he met each with a defiant spirit and a steadfast heart. He did not allow fear to define him, and neither should you. Fear is cunning, yes, but it is not invincible. You must expose its lies and replace them with truths. The truth that courage is the antidote to fear. The truth that faith in yourself and your vision is unshakable when fortified by determination. Do not ask if you should challenge fear. Ask why you ever allowed it to hold sway over your potential. You are the architect of your future, and fear has no rightful place in your plans. So doubt it, question it, challenge it, because in doing so you reclaim the power that is inherently yours. You become the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. The path to success is fraught with obstacles, yes, but fear is not among them. It is merely an illusion, a shadow cast by doubt. You must press on, for fear is nothing when faced with the indomitable will of a determined spirit. Remember this, fear is only as powerful as you allow it to be. In the great tapestry of life, woven into the very fabric of success, is the understanding that fear is but a transient visitor. Greet it with understanding and send it on its way with resolve. You are more powerful than the fear you face. Believe it, know it, live it, because the destiny of greatness awaits you, just as it awaited those who came before. Go forth, embrace your potential, and let fear fall by the wayside, because your success, your triumph, is inevitable. And so, as we delve deeper into the mind's labyrinth, let us not be deceived by the ego's masquerade, for your ego is a mirage, a phantom, a barrier to the truth. Can you not see? It whispers lies of control, of certainty where none exists, and you must pierce through that veil. You must understand that true control, true mastery comes not from the ego's illusion, but from surrendering to growth, from learning ceaselessly. Ford did not create the automobile empire by clinging to his ego's static vision. No, he shattered it with relentless innovation, with a mind open to improvement, a mind that doubted and therefore grew. Do you not realize, do you not grasp the profound truth that the ego is your greatest hindrance? It is the chain that binds, the shackle that fetters your ascent to greatness. Look to Edison, who stood at the precipice of failure over 1,000 times, yet it was not ego that drove him, but a burning desire to learn, to adapt, to evolve. He doubted the failures. He doubted the impossibilities, and because of this doubt, he illuminated the world. Doubt your mind, doubt your ego, for only then do you unlock the reservoir of potential within. Listen to me now. Hear these words as though they are the very breath of life, for they hold the key to your freedom. You don't control the world through egoic delusion. No, you influence the world by understanding it, by bending to the currents of wisdom and knowledge. Carnegie understood this truth, and because he did, he rose from a penniless immigrant to the titan of steel, a master of wealth. He did not let ego blind him. He let humility guide him towards greatness. Ask yourself with unflinching honesty, what do you truly control? What can you truly claim to own in this vast universe? The answer, my friend, is nothing beyond your own thoughts, your own actions. This is what Lincoln knew as he led a fractured nation to unity. He doubted his own certainties. He questioned his own mind. And because of this, he found the strength to change history. You must follow this path if you seek transformation. You must doubt the mind to know the truth. The path to success is not forged by rigid egos, but by those with the courage to question, to doubt, and to learn. Schwab, a man who commanded industries, did not do so with an ego inflated, but with a mind ever questioning, always seeking the next horizon. You must emulate this. You must let go of the false facade of control and embrace the fluid, dynamic journey of growth, because only then will you step into your true power. You are not a ruler of circumstances. No, you are a student of the universe, a seeker of knowledge, and it is this seeking, this relentless pursuit that dismantles the ego's grip. Do you see? By doubting, you invite wisdom. By questioning, you welcome opportunity. This is the secret. This is the truth held by all great achievers. So let your ego crumble. Let it fall away and rise to your rightful place among the giants of industry and innovation. Now, my friend, now is the time to act. Not tomorrow, not later, but now. Cast aside the shackles of ego, dismantle the illusion of control, and step boldly into the realm of possibilities. Because the destiny of greatness is yours for the taking if you but have the courage to question, to doubt, and to learn. Embrace this path, and success, inevitable success, shall be yours. Because the chains that bind you are not forged from iron, they are forged from thoughts. Thoughts that were planted not once, not twice, but daily, until they became the truth you live by. But whose truth is it? Is it yours? You must ask yourself this. You must question every belief, every limitation, every doubt that whispers to you of mediocrity. For these whispers are but echoes of the past which does not know the greatness within you. You must break free because your potential is not limited by where you came from, but by where you decide to go. And you must decide now. You must decide with conviction, because the power to redefine your destiny lies within you. Look to Henry Ford, whose life was a testament to the power of doubting the mind. When they told him it couldn't be done, that the V8 engine was impossible, he did not listen to the conditioned minds of others. No, he listened to the unconditioned voice within, the voice that knew no bounds, no limits, no impossibilities, and through this voice he achieved what others deemed unreachable. You too can achieve such heights because you possess within you the same power, the same relentless spirit. You must only learn to doubt, to challenge the noise that fills your mind with falsehoods. This is your calling, your duty to yourself, to break free from the constraints of conditioned thinking. Understand this, the mind is like fertile soil, accepting the seeds of thought planted within. But who has been the gardener of your mind? You must become the gardener. You must purposefully plant the seeds of greatness, of possibility, of success. You must question, because questioning is the key to understanding, and understanding is the key to mastery. You must ask, why not me? Why not achieve greatness? Because the only one who can truly answer is you, and the answer must be yes, always yes, because success is your birthright. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times, but he did not listen to the conditioned voices that said, give up, stop, it cannot be done. He listened to his inner voice, the voice that knew the secret of persistence, the voice that knew failure was but a stepping stone to success. You must cultivate this voice within you because it holds the truth of your potential. Do not let past failures define you, because they are not final, they are not the end. They are merely a chapter in your story of triumph. You must rise above them. You must persist, because success is the inevitable outcome of unwavering determination. So I say to you, doubt your mind. Doubt it with fervor. Doubt it with purpose. You must question the very foundation of your thoughts, because only by questioning can you rebuild a mind that serves you, a mind that propels you towards your dreams, not away from them. Andrew Carnegie understood this when he forged a path to become the steel titan of an era. He did not allow the limitations of his early life to predict his future. No, he envisioned, he dreamed, he acted with boldness. You must do the same, because the only limitations you have are those you accept, and you must accept none. Charles Schwab, who rose to heights others only dared to dream of, understood the power of a mind unshackled by doubt and fear. He built an empire because he dared to think differently, to break the norms of the conditioned mind. His legacy is a testament to what is possible when you refuse to accept the limitations of your mind and instead mold it to imagine the impossible, because the impossible is only a barrier to those who choose to see it as such. You must choose to see beyond, to act beyond, to live beyond. Because you are powerful beyond measure, you are capable beyond belief. But you must first believe not in the lies of your conditioned mind, but in the truth of your unlimited potential. You must act with certainty, act with determination, because the world is waiting for your greatness to unfold. You must not delay, you must not hesitate, because the time is now, the moment is yours, and success is already written in the stars. Claim it, live it, because that is your destiny. You stand on the precipice of greatness, and you must recognize the enemy that lurks within the familiar. Routine, oh yes, routine, the seductive whisper that lulls you into complacency, the siren song that binds your potential and chains it to mediocrity. You see, you don't innovate, you don't grow, you don't reach for the stars when your mind is ensnared by the predictable patterns of yesterday. Consider Edison. Not once, not twice, but thousands of times, he defied the routine, the ordinary, the expected to illuminate the world. Because he refused to dwell in comfort, because he dared to doubt what every mind held sacred. You must do the same. You must break free. When you cling to routine, you cling to stagnation, and stagnation is the silent thief of dreams. You ask, why change what isn't broken? But I tell you, holding on to what works today blinds you to what could be achieved tomorrow. Ford never accepted the established norms of manufacturing. He obliterated them. He questioned, he reimagined, he transformed, because he knew that only through challenging the routine could true progress emerge. So I say to you, doubt your mind, doubt the comfort of the known, because it is in the unknown that your potential lies waiting, ready to be unleashed. Routine is the enemy of progress, the foe of innovation, and you cannot allow it to take hold. Andrew Carnegie did not ascend to the heights of industry by following the beaten path. No, he carved his own, he shattered the molds of tradition, because he understood that routine is the prison of the spirit. You, too, must break the chains of habit, embrace the chaos of creation, because therein lies the essence of success. So step into the whirlwind. Be the architect of your destiny, because the power to reshape your world lies within you. Ask yourself, do you fear change more than you fear the limits of your own potential? Those who succeeded before you, Schwab, Lincoln, they were not content with the comfort of routine. They questioned, they challenged, they dismantled the walls of convention because they understood that routine breeds mediocrity, and mediocrity is the brother of failure. You must not fall victim to this trap. You must push beyond the horizon because that is where greatness awaits. The time for bold action is now. The era of daring decisions is here. Seize it. Remember, it is not the passing of days that defines a life, but the moments that defy expectation, that break the monotony, that ignite the fire of innovation. You have within you the spark of brilliance, but you must fan the flames and let the inferno of creativity burn away the chains of routine. Take the lesson from history, from those who have risen from obscurity to immortality by forging paths untraveled. You can, you will, because the power of doubt in routine is the catalyst of extraordinary achievement. You see, every day you allow routine to dictate your actions, you lose a piece of your potential greatness. Not once, not twice, but every single day. It erodes the edge of your ambition, the sharpness of your vision. It is a gentle oppressor that whispers lies of security and stability. But I tell you, true security lies in your ability to adapt, to innovate, to dream beyond the confines of habit. You must challenge, you must question, because that is the way of the transformative mind. Do not allow the chains of routine to bind you any longer, for you are destined for so much more. So rise. Rise with the strength of your convictions, break free from the false comfort of routine. Embrace the unknown with the courage of a pioneer, for it is there that the treasures of success and fulfillment lie hidden, waiting for those bold enough to claim them. This is your moment, this is your time, because the path of greatness is forged by those who dare to challenge the status quo, who refuse to be shackled by the predictable. You must, you will, because the blueprint of success demands it. Now go forge your destiny, for it is yours to command. Do you find yourself ensnared in the web of your own mind, trapped by the ceaseless churn of thoughts that paralyze you, that hold you back, that prevent action? Do you not see that overthinking is the enemy of action, that it is the thief of your dreams? You must understand that the mind, with all its complexity, all its analysis, can become your greatest hindrance if not controlled, if not disciplined. You must, you will, because the power lies in action, in movement, in doing rather than doubting. Consider the great Thomas Edison, who did not wait for perfect conditions, who did not dwell in the labyrinth of analysis. He acted, he tried, he failed, but he persisted. Overthinking did not stand in his way, because he understood that action, relentless, determined action, was the key to his success. And so it must be for you. You must rise above the paralysis of analysis and take the first step, the next step, any step toward your goal. Trust not the whims of an overcautious mind, but the certainty of action. Ask yourself, how many times have you allowed the fears, the doubts, the incessant questions of your mind to prevent you from moving forward? How many dreams have withered because you were waiting for the perfect moment, the right answer, the absolute certainty that never arrives? You must realize, you must grasp that perfection is an illusion, that certainty is a mirage. Action, however, is your reality, because through action you learn, you grow, you move closer to your destiny. The great Andrew Carnegie did not build his empire by sitting idly pondering every possible outcome. No, he seized opportunities. He took calculated risks. He moved with purpose and intent. Carnegie knew, as you must know, that action begets action, that it is the seed from which success grows. So doubt your doubts, disarm your fears, and move decisively toward your vision, because only then will you see the path unfold before you. You may wonder, you may question, how can you be certain of success when your mind is filled with uncertainty? How can you move when the path is obscured by fog? You must trust in the process, in the journey, in the act of doing. Think not of the obstacles, think not of the challenges, but instead focus on the steps you can take today, now, not tomorrow. You do not need to see the entire staircase. You only need faith to take the first step, because it is through action, through relentless forward momentum, that clarity will come. Remember the example of Henry Ford, who faced innumerable failures, who faced doubt and ridicule. But Ford did not succumb to overthinking. He did not allow paralysis to bind his hands. He acted, he adjusted, he continued. And because of his unwavering faith in action over analysis, the world was forever changed. So too must you embrace the power of action. You must, you will, because it is the law of success. Challenge yourself. Challenge the thoughts that hold you captive. Ask yourself, why do you hesitate? Why do you allow overthinking to hold dominion over your actions? Know that you and you alone hold the power to break free. You have within you the ability to act, to decide, to move forward with confidence. Trust in this truth, this unyielding principle, because action is your birthright, your path to greatness. The evidence is clear. The examples are numerous. Overthinking has no place in the realm of achievement. The greats, the titans of industry, the inventors, the leaders who reshaped the world, understood the supreme importance of action. They did not wait. They did not question endlessly. They acted, and so must you. So rise up, cast aside the chains of overthinking, and let your actions speak the language of success. Move, now, because the world is waiting for your contribution. Lincoln, in the quiet moments of decision, did not succumb to the cacophony of doubts. He knew that action was the only path forward, that decisive movement was the antidote to his contemplations. And so he acted, he led, he changed the course of history not through endless deliberation but through unmistakable action. Learn from this, apply this, you must act, you will act, because certainty is born not in the mind but in the boldness of your deeds. So now, with the full force of this knowledge, with the rich tapestry of historical testament before you, make your decision not to overthink, but to act. Because through action you shape your reality, you sculpt your destiny. The power is yours, the choice is yours. Embrace it, because the world is transformed by those who dare to act, who refuse to linger in the shadows of overthinking. You must, you will, because the path to success is paved with action, not analysis. So act, because your future awaits. And what if I told you, what if I confided in you that doubt is not the enemy, but instead the catalyst? You see, doubt, when harnessed, when mastered, when made your ally, becomes the very spark that ignites the fires of transformation. Think of Thomas Edison, a man who faced 1,000 failures, 1,000 doubts. Yet did he falter? No. Did he retreat into the shadows of uncertainty? No. He persisted, he questioned, he doubted, and then he triumphed. Because doubt, my friends, is the seed of innovation. You must learn to doubt that which you believe you cannot achieve. You must doubt the limits that your mind imposes on you daily, hourly, by the minute. You must question the very fabric of your perceived reality, because therein lies the opportunity to create anew. Did not Henry Ford doubt the impossibility of the automobile for the masses, and in that doubt did he not find the courage to create, to innovate, to revolutionize an industry? His doubt became his strength, his ally, his guide. Ask yourself, why do you cling to the notion that you cannot, that you will not, that you must not? What is the source of this paralyzing fear that grips your potential and holds it hostage? Doubt your limitations, because they are nothing more than the shadows of your past experiences projected onto your future. Shadows, my friends, cannot withstand the light of your deliberate intention. So I command you, doubt your doubts, challenge your fears, interrogate your insecurities. Do not accept them as truths, because they are not truths, they are illusions, mirages in the desert of your mind. Andrew Carnegie, a man who rose from humble beginnings to become a titan of industry, he too faced doubt. Did it stop him? No. It propelled him, it pushed him, it elevated him to heights unimaginable. Consider for a moment the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, a man who faced countless failures, who doubted himself, yet each doubt was a stepping stone, each failure a lesson, each setback an opportunity. He used doubt as a catalyst, as a tool for growth, as a means to transcend the ordinary. So too must you harness doubt as a force for good, because in doubt lies the potential for greatness. I ask you now, what would you achieve if you ceased to doubt yourself negatively, but rather doubted the very limits you impose upon yourself? What heights could you reach if you used doubt as a questioning force that leads you to new discoveries, new pathways, new horizons? You must, you will, because there is no other way to unlock the immense potential within you. Do not let doubt paralyze you. Let it energize you. Let it be the fire that forges the steel of your resolve. Charles Schwab, who doubted the naysayers, doubted the impossibilities, and instead chose to believe in the power of his vision. You see, it is not the absence of doubt that leads to success, but the mastery of doubt. Master it, command it, direct it, and it will serve you faithfully. Your mind is a fertile field waiting for the seeds of greatness. Doubt not the greatness that lies dormant within you, but doubt the constraints that have kept you from realizing it. You must, you shall, because this is the law of success. And this law, like the law of gravity, is immutable, unyielding, absolute. So begin today, this moment, to doubt your mind but not your vision. Doubt the impossibilities, doubt the naysayers, doubt the limits, but never doubt your potential to achieve, to grow, to transcend. You must act, you must doubt, you must believe, because your destiny demands it. Success is yours, and it begins with the doubt that ignites the fire of possibility within. The choice is clear. The path is laid before you. Doubt not as a wall, but as a door to transformation. Take it, use it, mold it into a tool of supreme power. You will succeed. You must succeed, because doubt harnessed is the essence of all monumental achievements. The future is yours to shape, and it begins with the doubt that you embrace, not the doubt that you fear. Do you truly understand the power you hold within your own mind? Not just a passing thought, not just mere conjecture, but the profound, unshakable power of your mind, because it is within this very power that the seeds of possibility are planted. You must realize that your mind is not designed to limit you. No, it is designed to unleash you into a realm where possibilities are not mere dreams, but concrete realities waiting for your command. You must command your mind to look beyond the bounds of the present, beyond the shackles of past failures. Consider Thomas Edison, who didn't just see a dark room, but envisioned a world ablaze with light. He doubted the impossibility. He doubted the naysayers. He doubted his own failures, because he trained his mind to focus on what could be, not what was. You must focus like Edison, not once, not twice, but daily. Train your mind to see the light where others see only shadows. Ask yourself, do you see the light, or do you see the dark? Do you focus on what you can achieve, or do you dwell on what you think is unattainable? It is vital you understand this. Your success is determined by the questions you dare to ask yourself. Are you asking the questions that open doors, or the ones that slam them shut? You must ask yourself, why not? Why not reach beyond what is comfortable? Why not strive for that which seems out of grasp? Because it is only by doubting the limits that you can break through them. Ford, too, doubted the naysayers who said cars could not replace the horse and carriage. He doubted their limits, he doubted the status quo, and he created a revolution. So must you. Why do you hold on to doubts that confine rather than liberate? Why do you allow your mind to dwell in fear when you could train it to thrive in courage? You don't let fear dictate your actions. You don't let uncertainty paralyze your progress. You rise above the noise, because you are the master of your destiny. You are the architect of your reality. You must be relentless in conditioning your mind to see past the bricks of doubt into the horizon of opportunity, because it is there waiting for you to claim it. Andrew Carnegie saw a world where steel could redefine the skyline. He doubted the impossibility. He conditioned his mind to focus on industry, on growth, on the unlimited potential of man's inventive spirit. He did not entertain thoughts of cannot, only thoughts of how can I. You must ask yourself every day, not how you can survive, but how you can thrive. Your mind is a powerful engine, more powerful than any locomotive Carnegie ever built, and it drives you forward when conditioned with purpose and unwavering resolve. You do not succumb to the temptations of mediocrity. You do not bend to the whispers of doubt that creep into your consciousness. No, you stand firm, you stand resilient, because you are a product of the thoughts you choose to entertain. The mind harbors no room for limitations once you have set your sights on success. You must train your mind to focus on the possibilities, because within those possibilities lies the future that is yours to create. Do you understand the strength that lies in conditioning your mind? Not to be swayed by every passing doubt, but to challenge them, to question them, to doubt the very doubts that seek to hinder you. Are you ready to embrace this discipline with the fervor of those who came before? Lincoln, who taught his mind to see a united nation despite the division. Schwab, who saw prosperity where others saw depression. They conditioned their minds, and so must you. You must condition your mind so that when doubt arises, it is met with an even stronger belief in your own capability. Now is the moment, now is the opportunity to seize control of your thoughts, to train your mind with the discipline of a warrior and the vision of a dreamer. You must condition your mind daily, relentlessly, to focus on the possibilities, to focus on the opportunities that abound, because this is the true mastery over self. This is your truth, this is your destiny, and it is achieved through the mastery of mental conditioning. Begin now, doubt the limits, embrace the possibilities, because there is no limit to what you can achieve. Yes, it is imperative that you start doubting your mind, for it is within the confines of your thoughts that true mastery lies. You see, the mind, when left unchecked, becomes a prison of limitation, not once, not twice, but daily whispering doubts into your ear, questioning your worthiness, your capacity, your destined greatness. But you must, without question, command your mind, direct it, harness it, because it is only through the mastery of your inner world that you can conquer the external. Do you think Edison allowed the darkness of doubt to dim his vision of the incandescent bulb? No. He masterfully questioned every failure, turning each into a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. You must ask yourself, are you the master of your mind, or is your mind the master of you? You must seize control, because if you don't live your dreams. Your dreams live you, and there is no power in that. Master your mind, question it, refine it, because in that refining lies the power of creation. Carnegie, he questioned the conventional wisdom of his time. He refused to accept the limits others placed on him, and through doubt he built an empire. You must do the same. Doubt every limitation, every ceiling, every false boundary set by those who have never dared to dream. And so I ask you, why do you not doubt your mind more often? Why do you allow the echoes of doubt from others to settle in the fertile soil of your subconscious? You must pull them out by the root, because, dear listener, it is within the fertile soil of your own thoughts that the seeds of greatness are sown. You don't let others plant weeds in your garden, so why let them plant doubt in your mind? Schwab, he knew this truth. He cultivated his mind like a master gardener, and he reaped the harvest of success. And so you must cultivate your thoughts, question them, till them, and plant only the seeds that serve your purpose. So you see, the mastery of your inner world begins with questioning everything. You must question your fears, because they are often nothing more than illusions, shadows cast by the light of your potential. You must question your doubts, because they are thieves that steal your dreams in the night. You must question your beliefs, because not all beliefs are truths. Lincoln questioned his own suitability for leadership, yet he did not let doubt define him. He let it refine him into the leader history remembers. So too must you refine yourself. You must, because it is through this refinement that your true power emerges. Imagine, if you will, a world where you have mastered your inner world, where doubt serves you, where fear propels you, where every thought is aligned with your highest potential. This is not a dream, it is your destiny. A destiny forged by the crucible of self-mastery. You must stand in the arena of your mind like a gladiator ready to conquer, ready to claim your power, because there is no other path to greatness. History is replete with examples of those who doubted their minds and emerged victorious. This is your call to action, your command to awaken, because success is not a spectator sport. It is a warrior's quest, and you are the warrior. So do not wait another moment. Do not hesitate another second. Begin now. Doubt the limits. Embrace the possibilities. Doubt your mind. Master it. Because when you do, you unlock the door to a future where your potential is limitless, where your dreams are realities, where your life is a testament to what is possible. And in this mastery, you find that you are not merely a participant in life, but a creator of it. This is the ultimate truth, the final command I leave you with. Master your inner world, and the world around you will bow to your will. Begin now, for the time for doubt is over, and the time for mastery is upon you.